Alright, welcome back to Minecraft. We're going to continue on with our little house as we have made a lot of progress in the last episode. So what we're going to do is continue building up our house. We planted a farm last time, just a little tiny itty-bitty one. So I'm just gonna expand this a little bit, get ready to make a farm. We will need wheat to get sheep and cows to follow us and to reproduce. So what we're gonna do is just prepare some wheat of our own rather than, messing with our blocks of wheat or taking from the village. I'm just going to avoid that for now so that we can kind of go through some of these other skills that are necessary at the start of Minecraft. I do also want to go running around a little bit and see what other areas or biomes we have around us, see if there is another village or not. And we will go from there. I did grab some cactus. You can make green dye out of cactus. So if in the future we, for some reason, would like to have a green bed, you can always use green wool to make other colors of things. So we can do that. Maybe we'll fill this with carpet one day. We will decide that at a future date. For now, let's go ahead and take our horse out. Oh, whoops. There we go. Oh, did we decide that there wasn't real— oh, there's a good spot to cross the water right here. We'll just go looking around. Good, we've got plenty of pigs. We've got, we had cows over in that direction. It looks like we just have more desert out here, which is interesting. Oop, is this a ravine or— no, it just looks like a little mine. What I do want to look out for are any more temples. If we do have an ocean around us, it is always nice to be able to loot those sunken ships that we saw earlier. So we might do that at some point. Just kind of look for those kind of goodies. We'll also need to get more iron. One thing that I do like to have, after I've become really well established in an area and I know where my house is going to be, I'll go ahead and make an iron golem. That's what villages usually have to protect the villagers from mobs and stuff. Sometimes I'll put one of those, one or two of them around my house, just so that I don't have to worry about, walking outside and getting shot by 3 skeletons, It's just one less thing to worry about. It looks like we have some ocean around us, which I enjoy. I like to go looking around. I'm going to grab this. Since we have that cartographer in the village, I do want to get lots of paper. So I'm going to grab some of that sugar cane. I'm going to leave my horse there for now. I don't think there's anywhere too crazy he's gonna go, since there's mostly water in every direction for him. We have more acacia over here, which is good, since we wanted to use that. Though this is— it looks like a little bit of a different biome. There isn't really grass growing on the dirt, which is interesting, so I'm glad that where we decided to build our house does have grass, so that we can have our farms and all of that. Now, I'm just gonna glance around, see if there's anything interesting. We have a little bit of coal here I might grab, just since we're here. And let's go ahead and check out this cavern that we have in the side of this mountain. I'm trying to see if it's a ravine. I've mentioned those a couple of times. Ooh, it definitely is. So this is great, actually. I love these because you can make it easy to exit by putting a waterfall. And you can get some of the deeper metals that you would only otherwise find in by adventuring really, really deep into the ground and having it be a huge, long ordeal. So, we'll use this to get lots of materials, actually. I'm pretty excited. I'll just grab some of the iron that's up here on the top, since we needed some of that anyway. And then we will maybe take a look at the bottom of the ravine and see if there's anything that we want to grab right off. One thing I would like to find is gold. There are a couple of things that you can make with gold. I would like to find some redstone with that. So those are just some things I'm looking for. Of course, it would be a dream come true to find diamond or something like that, but I highly doubt we will be able to find something that valuable this early into the save. But then again, I said the same thing about a couple of... I didn't think we would find a... Okay. Now, it looks like this goes really deep, and I don't want to go too far into this without, 1, more armor, and 2, better weapons. Though I guess iron is all I can muster right now, especially since I can't enchant anything quite yet. Well, it doesn't look like I see anything very valuable yet. We've mostly just got iron and coal, which it's possible we're just not quite at the depth yet to find anything more than that, which is fine. I'm pretty happy with just having found a ravine at all. So we'll just make a note that this is here, and we'll come back to it later once I have more of the material and time to go further. But this is a great find. This is wonderful. It looks like there's an opening to it over there as well. We'll go ahead and grab that sugar cane, take a look at the bottom of the ocean over here, see if we see any sunken ships that are worth... Or actually, if there's any sunken ships that are easy enough to access from here. Some are so deep in the ocean that until I have an enchanted helmet with, like, respiration, it's not going to be possible to loot it all the way. Some other things that eventually will be nice when we have a brewing stand, if we're in an area that has tropical fish and we can find a couple puffer fish. Those make some really great potions. So those are some things that I keep in mind when I'm looking around the ocean, is just whether or not there are tropical fish. I'm not seeing anything quite yet, and it looks like the sun is going down. So for now, we'll just head back. We'll take our horse back to the house, and we will make ourselves some iron pants and all of that great stuff. Put this iron in the furnace, and prepare more sufficiently for the ravine and other adventures that I'm sure we will have if we continue out in this direction. I do like that there's lava over there. Once we do have diamond, we'll want to get a diamond pickaxe. Excuse me. And get ourselves some obsidian so that we can make a nether portal. Now this playthrough, depending on how long it lasts, and if we actually make it to the nether and to the end, which would be nice, it will take a lot of time. I mean, there are ways to do things faster that are just a lot more involved than I want to do in this playthrough. I really do just want to make sure that we're well established and have pretty much everything that we need before getting too advanced. So we'll get there eventually. It isn't my first priority in the game to, you know, take us all the way to the end or to... oh, crap. To the nether. Of course I would like to, but it's just, not the main purpose of this series or, you know, my videos. It's just... there are so many other things to, you know, get good at and learn, and, you know, a much better process of the game than some of the more advanced or in-depth or whatever you want to call it practices of playing Minecraft. So I found the village. I must have passed the house or just went around it, so I'll just go ahead and sleep here. And we'll look around the village some more, see what other trades we can do, or what else the villagers are offering right now. Oh, hello. Let me just get a little more prepared to fight you. Okay, and then we've got this little cavern here. Alright. So this is a farmer. He is asking for 15 beetroot for 1 emerald, or 26 potatoes for 1 emerald, which is quite a hefty, hefty price. It is going to be quite a while before I can offer that, unless I just take these materials straight from their farms, which doesn't look like... oh, there's a little farm they had that did have beetroot in it. Is this this is the same village from before, right? Am I wrong? Oh, I don't think our village was this close to the forest, was it? I'm losing my brain. Let's see what we got over here. Maybe this is a totally different village. I'm thinking it is. If I can find a chest and see if it's already been looted or if it still has stuff in it, that'll tell me plenty. I'll know if I've been here or not. But right now I'm not seeing any chests, which is also weird. Anyway, if it happens that we haven't been here, I'll just climb a nearby hill and see what I can see from there. See what I can see. Okay. Well, oof. I don't think I've been here. I definitely don't remember this. Oh. Oops, I definitely broke your house. I'm so sorry. Bookshelves. So this is one thing I actually... I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Because when we do have our own enchantment table, we are going to need these books to get better enchantments for less levels or experience. And that is an awesome advantage to have. And if this isn't, which I know it isn't now, since this isn't our village, I'm gonna just go ahead and take this one. And we'll use it to strengthen the village that we do live by. Alright, well, that answers that. This is definitely a new village, which I am shocked, actually. I did not expect to find another village, let alone while I was searching for the village that my house was next to, so. I feel like I'm still missing. Oh, there we go. Good, okay, well, we'll go ahead and take this. And I think that's everything. I think I looked in all the buildings. I probably missed one, but right now my priority is to figure out where I got turned around and where my house actually is. I do want to take my horse with me. What I'm probably going to do is just climb this hill here and kind of get my bearings, see what I can see. Oh, come on, you can do it. There we go. I must have just taken a wrong turn. Oh, wow. Yeah, see? There's our house. And the village that we live by is on the other side, on that desert side. So we've got a village here, and a whole nother village right there. That's absolutely amazing. I'm gonna walk around the edge of this mountain and see if there's anything else that I want to check out before we go back to the house. Now that I know that we're not far, I feel a little bit more comfortable looking around. Oh good, we've got a whole nother biome over here. We've got pumpkins. Ooh, do I want to get that now or later? I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Actually, let's go grab those pumpkins. It's an awesome find, and then we'll go back to the house. There are so many flowers in this biome. I don't actually know what this biome is called, if it has its own name. With it having so many flowers. One thing to do with these pumpkins, we did need pumpkins in order to make an iron golem. Just gonna grab some of each of these flowers. There. Ooh, that is a beehive. I guess it makes sense that it would be in this biome because bees need flowers. Just gonna grab some of each of these. These are each gonna make different colors of dye, so if we want to be a little creative with our carpet or whatever, we will have more options. We've got just more ocean over here. We've got, I think that was another beehive. Am I wrong? No, I guess not. But this is awesome. We have a lot more to explore over in this direction here. I'm really glad that this continent turned out to be so big after, you know, we spawned on an island. I was not confident we would have enough variety for the series, if we would have a big enough world to deal with without traveling too far. So this was a pleasant surprise for sure. Let's head back to the house and we can at least seed one of these pumpkins. We can start planting pumpkins close to our house. And I need to eat. And we'll just be one step closer to having a really successful and profitable house. I'm gonna put my horse. Oh, there he is. Alrighty, let's go back to the house. Oh. It's good to know a little bit more about our surroundings. Kind of know more of our options. What kind of areas we would or would not want to explore more. I still haven't seen any rainforests. That's another biome I would like to find on this world. We'll see if that's, if we're even that lucky. Okay, and shift. Sweet. Alright. We made it back. We're just gonna get this melted down into some ingots. Go ahead and make ourselves some pants and boots. That's what we need. Boots and pants. Just gonna switch these out. Now I do, I probably said this before, I do want to hold on to anything that's enchanted, really, because you can use those to learn enchantments or disenchant them, or, you know, whatever you want to do. And we'll plant a couple more wheat in here. Oh, we need shears. Well, anyway, we'll just leave this episode here. We have a full set of iron armor now. We have more iron in the stove. We know our surroundings now. We understand that there is an ocean and some mountains and even a ravine back in that direction. So I would say that's a super successful episode. We definitely have a better idea of what our plans are for the next few episodes, going into that ravine and seeing what else we can find. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, comment, and I will be posting another video soon.